I'm like, hi Faith,
Hi.
how are you? Guys, welcome to episode 7. I know, different environment, but it's okay because change is good. Change is actually good. This is Faith. I call her ABLA. She's my ABLA. ABLA means sister in Turkish. And that's a long story. But in essence, if you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. So I will let her just introduce herself. Tell us a little bit about you.
Okay, my name is Faith.
Yes.
Okay, my name is Faith.
Business you do, yeah.
Yes, I run a couple of businesses. I'm in the food industry. I run a meal prep business, and I'm also in fashion design. Basically, I'm an entrepreneur.
Yes, she is.
Yes.
Yes, she is.
Yes. I love the Lord so much. He's my personal savior, and He's the reason I'm where I am today. Yes.
Guys, so in this episode we have a lot to discuss, but the reason I brought Faith for this episode 7 is one because
Perfection.
yes, 7, the number of perfection. Abla is very dear to me. We could say if there's the term that everyone has, bestie, this is my bestie, and we just want to talk about just different things that, of course, women have talked about. In all the other episodes, we've had different conversations about sisterhood. But in this one, we're discussing, what do you call it? Two people friendship. Those were bigger circles. This one is 2 people, and we've been friends since, Lord knows, it's been forever.
Yes.
2010. 10 years.
Yes.
10 years and counting.
10 years.
We met in fashion school. We went to Market School of Fashion. Of course, we were the pioneer class with the other girls. Women, they're not girls. The other women, the other women also who are part of the school. And that's how we met. We met in fashion school. We became friends immediately.
Yeah.
We were deskies at the same time. We shared machine.
Very neat ones.
Very neat. We were the neatest students in class, actually.
Our side was always very organized.
Very organized. In fact, that's why we are the people we are today. Really. But yeah, so I want to just go straight on to talk about big memories for us and what has made our friendship. I think our friendship is, I can say, is the funnest thing that I've experienced with them. One of the funnest things that I've experienced in the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Because every year we always have a memory and a spontaneous memory to always go back to and be like, Abla Kavenye.
Yes.
Remember when we did this, we did that.
Let's go, yes.
Exactly. And at the same time, we also have painful memories of things that I've had, but the most important are the fun ones. Yes. Just to name a few, what are some of the fun things that you remember from our experiences, our very interesting lives?
I have a couple.
Yes.
The first one that comes to mind is the wedding we went to.
Oh yes, 2017.
2017. We were
I will
invited to a
capture.
random
I'll literally
wedding.
put the pictures for that. We took what do you call those pictures that you booth photos?
Yes,
Booth photos.
yes. We were invited to. We had a client who we were making for an outfit for her evening party.
Yes.
So she invited us to her wedding in Naivasha.
Yes.
So it was a random plan. We were finishing our outfits. The outfits that we were going to wear ourselves.
Few hours before.
Yes.
We went for the wedding. Literally.
No, like we finished mine and then we left.
Yes.
We finished mine, we wore it.
No, the wedding was at 5 p.m.
Yes.
We left Nairobi at 3 p.m. So we drove down to Naivasha.
We made it. Yes.
One of our best memories about it. It was a very beautiful wedding, and we had a lot of fun.
Yeah, we did. So everyone knew everyone, but
except us. We were table 30.
Yes. Yeah, we were that.
We were
Table 70.
those tables.
Yes, those random tables were like the misfits.
Yes.
The misfits tables.
Those who are invited but aren't really invited.
Yes.
Yeah.
We weren't even in the list.
No, we weren't even in the list.
They had to put us in the list as we were standing
Yes.
outside.
Yes. But it
fun.
was a fun wedding.
Yes.
It was a really fun wedding.
Yeah.
I think for me, my other memory is right after we came back from Paris. No, not Paris. Paris. No.
It was after
Naivasha. After the wedding, as we're driving back,
yes.
everyone, you go home, I go home.
Yeah.
Next thing, the next one, I'm like, Shiro,
It was that same day because we arrived in the morning.
Oh yeah, so the same day in the evening, I called him like, we go to Yugi's. You're like, cool, let's go. And on one day morning, we were up on our way off to Yugi's. That was another really funny memory. And then Paris in 4 days.
Yes.
Crazy.
That was another random plan.
Crazy.
We planned for it, we were planning for it, but we didn't use one.
No.
Like basically we were just living.
It's true.
Yes.
Because
we made the outfits.
Exactly.
We were making
already
plans, but we
we're going for a fashion show.
Yes.
So we've made the outfits, packed everything.
Yeah.
We hadn't gotten our visas.
No.
Day of the flight, we didn't have a visa.
Yes.
So we go to the embassy.
We expected to have them giving us a no.
I know.
Yes.
We traveled, and our flight was the day of receiving our visas.
Yes.
And then we traveled to Paris
That
same day. Almost missed our flight.
Everyone was pissed. Everyone in the flight was pissed at us because we are those last people who the whole flight has to wait for.
Yes.
So you come in and everyone just looking at you so mean.
Like, why would you do
Yeah,
this?
why would you do that to us?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Crazy memories.
Then our Paris time was amazing.
Oh
so.
my gosh. 4 mad days in Paris.
But
we
then-
had how
but
much
then
time?
the last
No,
day
how much
was
did
the
we
best.
have? Going to Paris?
Between us?
Yes.
I don't know, like 7,000. Kenya shillings, not dollars. Kenya shillings.
7,000 shillings in Paris. Oh my
That's it's inclusive of everything, food and transport.
And then half of that money, we got
that guy stole. That guy stole from us.
Overpriced us.
Yes.
From the airport to the hotel.
Yes.
And so basically half our money is gone.
Yes.
And we have a fashion show to go for.
Yes.
We have
But at least we had
money to get around.
transport.
Yes.
Yeah.
But then we needed money to get around and to eat.
Yes.
Shopping was
So
not
we
going
found
to
this random place where we used to buy
that next to the hotel.
sandwiches.
Yes.
Oh, that was amazing.
Some very good sandwiches.
So we survived on sandwiches for those days.
Yes.
Amazing ones.
Amazing. But what was
Yeah.
amazing that with such a little budget we got to sightsee everything.
Yes.
We saw everything
Yes.
in 4 days.
No, it was
One
day.
we walked.
The day before now us coming back
Yes.
to Kenya,
Yes.
we just got up one day. Now we had a group of African people
Yes.
who we were showcasing with.
Yes.
Remember they wanted us to now we all go together. So
Yes.
they were like,
No.
We literally
We
left
do
the
our own
hotel,
thing.
walked the whole of Paris. This is our first time there.
Actually, we don't know where we're going.
We don't know, but we were following the Eiffel Tower. You had to get to the Eiffel Tower, whatever way.
Come rain, come sunshine.
Yes.
That's what I was about. So we're walking
Yes,
towards.
we are walking towards it.
Oh my god.
We got there at night.
Night. I have some photos, so of course I'll put them in.
We got there at night.
Yes.
We walked through these nice parks. Like it's just a romantic place.
It is.
With
It
old
was-
couples,
it
young
was-
couples.
The myth
The
was
singles-
real.
the
It was
singles.
real. The singles was
Just us.
Just us. But we made it. And we
Yeah,
came
we
back
were-
home.
Yes. Then we
mhm.
stopped at Burger King to eat.
Oh yes, and ordered in
You had
French.
to
We had
order
no
in
idea.
in that screen where you had no idea even what you're doing. So we waited for this group of young
Youngins,
to
yes,
come,
yes.
to come order. And
So
then
we
we were
could
like,
see.
oh yeah, this is
So
how it
Oh my
so
gosh,
nice.
such a good memory.
Yes.
And I mean, there are so many things we could talk about our memories because every year we have a memory
Yeah.
of either places we go. I think, guys, one of the amazing things about our friendship is we've learned how to have fun with Five-Bob.
Yes.
Five-Bob is doing a lot. We can have
Yes.
fun with nothing.
Yes.
And it's one of the most beautiful things about friendship is when you find that place and find that person that you can just do nothing with.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, you're like, guy,
Yes,
remember
yes.
what we did? Like, do
Time you have like 1,000
Yes.
of just
but between those, like,
covers.
shooting us,
Yeah.
and you're
Yeah.
like, tunaweza fanya
Tunaweza
hii,
fanya hii,
na hii, na hii, and we find a way.
We find a way.
And if we have even like big budgets, then we can do the things of let's go Airbnb
Yeah,
and have
yes.
fun and come back.
Yes.
Just in COVID last year, where did we go? Guys, we woke up one. No, we decided week before.
Yeah.
We're like, Shirotende,
Yes.
let's go.
Yes.
Let's go to Nanyuki.
We didn't have money.
No.
But we booked.
So if we booked,
We
you
booked
booked the
an
Airbnb.
And then we just decided to go. What time were we leaving Nairobi?
We left Nairobi at 5 p.m. So that was the day when everything. Remember the bypass?
Yes.
The bypass was still being done.
Yes.
And curfew was still on.
Yeah.
So everyone was coming back from the weekend.
Yes.
And back into Nairobi as we're going to Nairobi.
Yeah.
And we stayed in that jam. I can't remember that place. That's a section for 3 hours.
To go to our Airbnb at midnight.
And our hosts were like, guys, the hour past curfew.
Curfew was at 10.
Yeah, curfew was at 10. But we got there at midnight. So
nobody on
two Kenyan girls just driving in faith with Google Maps.
Yes.
We didn't even know. But we've done it. So I think, oh my God.
2 hours late. Like there was no one on the road.
No, it was just me and you on that road. And
on that
just
whole road.
Being like,
for like 2 hours to
Lord,
us.
get us there. Get us to our destination.
But the funny thing, like, we never have the fear of like something bad will happen. Us guys just go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're like, we just wake up and go.
We just wake up and go.
Yeah, so moving, I think for us that combines memories and fun, and I wanted us to just talk about what are some of the things and the ideas that you have on how friends can make have fun and spend a good time together under budget. And who better than you and I talk about that. So from the top of your head, what are some things that you found have killed it for us in our friendship? That people can custard, I just want to say custard and cake. Simple but so good. Custard and cake.
Yes, just make a simple meal. Sometimes it just has to be simple. Even though you're in your parents' house.
Yes.
Like your parents should know your friends.
Yes, exactly.
So just invite your friends. Have dinner together.
Yes.
Even with your family.
Yes.
And then after they've gone, you can watch a movie together. You can have your custard and cake.
Exactly. And talk the night away.
Yes.
As always.
talk about life.
Yes, and talk about life. Custard and cake.
Yeah.
I'm going to caption that because just recently, if it wasn't last week, we had custard and cake. And even as we speak right now,
we're about to.
It's basically the tradition of this one, custard and cake.
Yes.
I think, I was going to say custard and cake, and then I would say is find a way to do fun things on a budget. Yes. So I would say Airbnb. So my two would be Airbnbs.
You can get
very cheap, nice Airbnbs.
So the time they'll be the host.
Yes,
it's fine.
Exactly. You can
That's why they're cheaper.
Exactly. Airbnbs. Go for the weekend, and then also I'm going to say another exciting thing people can do is be spontaneous.
Yeah.
If you've been invited for a wedding, go. Pull somebody for it. You will never regret. I promise you, the fun that happens out of randomness. Those are the best moments because you didn't plan for it, but you come on like, yo.
Yes.
You remember every detail of what happened. So I think that's another one. Yes.
Or even just at bike rides, we can do that. Or even just go for a walk.
Yes.
Just something just to get. Sometimes you just want to get out of the house.
Exactly. Do you remember when we were in fashion school how we take walks randomly? We'd either go buy fruit or buy nuts.
Yes, it was always nuts.
That's okay. But the other thing we also have to talk about bananas. I have to tell you guys about. When we were in fashion school, we were a number of us in that season when we had just discovered that's where Billy Blancs, if you're exercise.
And Shanti.
And Shanti. But Faith introduced the whole class, all of us to Billy Blancs. So all of us were working out. We were just under this place. We are going to just work out. So we're doing Billy Blancs. Then we moved all of us to Shanti. And we're all doing insanity. We're all doing insanity.
Yeah.
And guys, out of that, birthed our workout friendship because we started working out together.
Yeah.
We've hit the gym for 1 year. One whole year we hit the gym. I think it was 2016 or 2015. We hit the gym like mad women and we had fun.
Yes.
We had so much fun.
We had the hardest trainer.
We had, but shout out to Paul.
Yes.
Thank you for pushing us. That was good training. And if there's something I've learned from you is that when you're one of the most endurant people I know personally. You've endured a lot, but it also shows in how you work and also how you work out also.
Yeah.
You're not the, yes, you go hard and you're not the type to, you know how you do a push-up and you do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and then you get to, the clock is about to Isha, but then you get to 9 and you're down.
Like,
no, you're the one who gets to 21 and you're like, sis. Yes, even if you're talking, I'm like, sis, you'd have just, because if I died, you were feeling it. You should be done with me. So
like, you can always do one more.
Yes, always when walking out, fix that person is like, Neema, one more. 20, I'm like, shut up. Let me just fail. Let me fall apart here. But you're like, zing.
You can always do one more.
Exactly. You're like, there's space for one more.
Yeah.
So I think I've really learned that from you. So I think that's another thing people can do together is work out together.
Yeah, that's true.
It is so much fun. And you don't have to do it in the gym.
Yes.
Because we did gym year 1 and year 2.
Yeah.
We also did dancing.
Yeah. Ooh,
we did some salsa.
Hey. I like that.
I know. Yeah. That was fun. We've done salsa and we've done home workouts.
Yes.
Another funny thing during COVID is we worked out on Zoom.
Yeah.
Together.
Yes.
Remember?
Yes.
So we put the workout on this side and we're like, turn it. And we worked out together.
Doing different workouts.
Different
Doing yours and
we're
doing the same.
Exactly. We're doing different workouts. But the company has really helped just push each other to actually, reach everyone's goal.
Yeah.
So those are some of the things I think people can incorporate in their friendship.
Yes.
Yeah.
Even pray together, fast together.
Yeah. Oh,
yes.
Fasting and praying has been our yearly, like from day one.
Yeah.
But Faith, for you, what has been your history with friendship, and what are some of the things you've prayed for in friendship as you grew up?
Yeah.
And what is your view on how people should pick friends?
Okay.
Now?
So, I've had friends growing up.
Yeah.
But I came to that point in my life, it was in the year 2007.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, where I made this. Okay, I'm a pastor's kid, and I always heard from people that God doesn't have grandchildren.
Yes.
So like you can't be saved because your parents are saved.
Yes.
So there's a point in my life where I felt the presence of God. It just hit me. Like I have grown up in the church. I'm growing up knowing God and knowing the Word of God. Mm-hmm. But experiencing for myself, that was a whole new thing. Mm-hmm. So when it came to that point where just God met me, like I felt him like now for myself. It wasn't those ones of I've heard from my mom, I've heard from my pastor friends, I've heard from all this. Like it was now me and now I became God's child. I was always God's child, but I was riding on my mom's relationship with God. But at some point in your life, you have to get your own relationship with God. Straight up. Because even as a grandchild, you still get the perks. That's true. Yes, true. But now you have to come to a place where you're God's child. Mm-hmm. So when I came to that point, I looked around at my friends. I'm like, if I continue in this path, view people as my friends, I would go back to where I was. Mm-hmm. So there were like 2 years. There were seasons of loneliness, but I wasn't lonely because I had God. So like even people as my friends used to come and ask me like, did we do anything to you? I was like, it's not you, it's me. Like I've changed.
You get the speech.
Yes,
it's not you.
Like I kept on saying the same thing over and over again because you're like you feel like you feel like you're different, and when you're with them, it feels like you're pulling you back. Yeah. So there's that thing where you still. The devil will try to pull you back. Yes. Yeah. So sometimes you feel bad and you hang out with them, and then God shows you something. You're like, sorry. Let me stick by myself. Yeah. So as I was finishing my 4th year campus, during that time, there's this song that says, "I need a friend that I could really depend on." Someone who's faithful and true, someone who follows the Lord like I do. I used to play that song over and over again. So that was the prayer that I had. That I was praying about. So I left school. Just after graduation, I joined fashion school. Yes. Like it wasn't something that I realized that happened. But God answered my prayer without me knowing. He had answered the prayer. Like for us, it was just an easy friend. Like everything just flowed. Even people are calling us sister. Yes. Like those ones, God didn't tell me that. He's your friend. He's your friend. Like it was such an easy transition that I didn't realize until one day we were at your house. There was I don't know, it was your birthday or something. Now people are going around giving their stories. Then I realized, then I told my how I met you, and that's when I realized, wow, this is a prayer I asked God for, and He met my prayer. Then I was like, oh,
there is a God.
Yes,
He cares about our friendships.
Yes, like everything in like what I prayed for in a friend, someone who loves the Lord, someone who's faithful, like all that just
came to me.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
I felt that one, but that's interesting because it's symbiotic. Because what happened was when I was coming also into fashion school, I was coming to a new environment. I'd never been in fashion school before, and I didn't even make that prayer of friendship. But I was like, who will be my friend? I think that was just my question back on my mind, like who's gonna be my friend? When I've come from a place where I've left all my friends, all the girls that I know, and a lot of friends, and I was like, who's gonna be my friend? And then I met you, and we just clicked immediately. I think the sisters, even our sisters would be like, you guys are not feeling no.
Everybody thought even now.
It's true. It's true. But guys, also I just want to say Faith is also one of the most excellent fashion designers I know, and in this way she knows her craft. And man, I admire first of all how she stitches, how she creates stuff. It's really beautiful. So I learn a lot from you also. I think there was a season in my life where I had my back and forth about stitching and machine and everything. But just in 2017 when we were stitching our dresses for going, you made me realize that who I am and who I was in the space of stitching was enough, and it's okay to express myself in that space. So you made it safe for me to express myself again in that space, because I'd experienced such turmoil in that area for myself. So, and
what I learned from you, is how you're so easy about it that ideas just flow. Yes, for me it will take me some time to just, like, I'm a perfectionist. So to get me out of my perfectionist head and just do it. Because when you just do it, like when you're doing those outfits, you're like, I'll put these strings on. I'm like, it works for you. Like you do it so seamlessly. Because you're not overthinking it. You're just doing it. I'm over there. I have to it. By the time that dress is out, it has to be perfect. But life doesn't have to be like that. Yes. Like even how you're doing the threads. I'm like you create a whole new fabric out of something, and I'm like, wow. Just to get me out of my headspace, because I sort of get stuck in my head a lot. So, and a perfectionist gets stuck a lot sometimes, because you're like, before something becomes perfect, you waste so much time. That is true. That is true. That can happen. But he taught me how to sometimes just don't care. Exactly. That's what you want to do, just go ahead and do it. Yes. Feedback was yes. Then you'll deal with the consequences after. I think also one thing I want to talk about is that one of the most controversial conversations among women is singleness. I'm not going to put this out there, but it is out there in the sense that singleness is not a life we don't know about. Singleness is a life we know about. What would you say have been, because I've learned a lot about singleness from you, and learning how to enjoy your singleness. And it's hard to be single, but it's also extremely fun to be single. It is extremely, it's so freeing. I can't, it gives me so much joy sometimes that I'm like, well, am I getting too comfortable? But it is what it is. I think I'm at a point of comfortability. So my question for you would be, with singleness, what are some of the things you've learned to be okay with in your singleness? And what are some of the myths that everyone talked about singleness that you're like, nah, it's not like that? Turning 30. Say it again. You had that. Turning 30. I was so stressed at my 29. Yes. That's all I could think about. Then I turned 30 and I'm like, I didn't die. You're so young. Wait, I didn't die. That night I had fun. Because people make you feel like this is something they make you carry until you turn 30. That day, I let go. I was like, wait, guys, I didn't die. There's nothing else was different in me. 29 and 30. Wow. You see, but people make you feel like that's the end of you. That's the end of you as a human being, as a woman, when turn 30 and you're single.
Yes.
But let me tell you, I was like, by the way, you guys, I didn't die.
Yeah.
Like, I went ahead and celebrated it back then. I was like it was the most fun.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that thing of people making you feel like you're less of a person, because basically all the people around me, like, they're married or have kids, but it's not all flowers.
So it's a fact.
It's not all, like, it's not roses and flowers that you see. So I have the practical side of marriages and relationships that I'm like, I'm okay where I am. When it happens, it will happen for me. But as of now, I'm going to enjoy my life. Yes, you have those times where you feel like a loneliness, and then you pull yourself back to sons of girl. You can look for something to do. Yes. So for the meantime, like, there's a prayer I pray to God. I don't want to focus on that. So sort of remove that what's it called? Remove that desire, not fully.
Yeah, but let it not be a hindrance.
Yeah, let it not be a hindrance in my life.
Yes.
But he's actually answered that prayer. Wow. Such that, like, now I'm focusing on my life. Wow. I moved out. Yeah. Like, I'm focusing on my life. Yeah. That it's at the back of my mind. Yes, but it's not something I think about. I think about it when maybe like a song comes on. You're like, oh, that would be so cute. Yeah. Yes, but that desire has it's there at the back of my mind, but it doesn't stress me out, because I'm like, there's so many other things I'm doing. Yeah, I'm doing this for life. I'm doing this for my life. I'm doing this for my future kids. So if I focus on this, I lose sight of my own purpose in my life. So when somebody comes into my life, like, we are continuing with life just as it is.
It's true.
Yes.
So what I'm hearing you say is that in singleness, one of the biggest lessons you've learned is learning the art of being present for your here now.
Yes, for you here
and not
now.
Letting the fact that you're single be a hindrance to what you need to receive in your present.
Yes.
So that means that with that, then you are able to welcome in moving out. You are able to welcome in different things, your business ventures, and a new level of happiness.
Yes.
In that space, and also a new level of relationship with God in that space.
Yes.
Wow.
So, like, this season I'm working with him, like, he's showing me different aspects of himself as a husband, as a provider.
Oh,
Lord, as a provider. Yes, because being an entrepreneur is not an easy journey. No. Like, you have all these things that you want to do, and you can see them. Yes. Like, you feel like you can touch it, but it's a journey to get there. Yes. So those steps sometimes beats you down. Yes. Then the Lord shows you able to get up. Okay. Yes. Like, these are steps you need to do to get to that place. Yes. But those steps are not fun.
Exactly.
Yes.
They're not. So what would you say then, for those there are a lot of people who maybe listen to this conversation and are in a space where they want to move out, or to step out to move out. Yeah. Either you want to buy a car, or you want to get into a relationship, or you want to start dating intentionally, or you want to finally just wait. So what would you say to any of those people? First, find out what God requires for you in that season. He tells you get out. I was told to get out with nothing, and I got out. So you had the faith. Yes. Faith. You're called faith, and you applied faith. Oh my God! I have lived my name. It's hard. It's a hard name to live by. Because every step it feels like you have to live in faith. Yeah. Yes. It feels like my life has just been that. You're being asked to just keep taking a step of faith every time. Like, are you going to leave your name? Are you going to leave your name? Yeah. And at the end, you're going to help people at the end of the day. There are people who are waiting. People who are waiting. Or just people who are just stressed with their lives, and then they look at you and you're happy. Like, what am I stressed? If faith could do it. Yeah, if faith could do it. Why can't I? Yeah. So what would you say